The universe must have guided you here. Be grateful. What I'm about to tell you about taming your emotions and how to transmute them has the potential to change your life depending on what you choose to do with it. Stay till the end of the video. Picture this. You're driving to work, stuck in heavy traffic, and suddenly someone cuts you off, nearly causing an accident. Your heart races, your face flushes, and before you know it, you're consumed by a wave of anger and frustration. We've all been there, haven't we? Emotions can feel like wild horses, dragging us along for the ride and leaving us feeling powerless and drained. But what if I told you that you hold the reins to your emotional well-being? That you possess the innate ability to alchemize your emotions, to transform them from a source of chaos into a wellspring of positivity and vitality. This is the art of emotional mastery, a practice that has been cherished by wisdom traditions around the world for centuries. In the Emerald Tablets, the legendary sage Tehuti imparts a profound truth. Look in thy life for disorder, balance and order thy life. Quell all the chaos of emotions, and thou shalt have order in life. These ancient words hold the key to unlocking the power of emotional alchemy, a transformative process that can reshape your life from the inside out. Right now, I'll guide you into the heart of emotional mastery, drawing upon timeless wisdom and cutting-edge science to unravel the secrets of taming your emotions. Learn to live in a permanent, equanimous state. Imagine your emotions as a vast, unexplored territory within yourself. Just like any unfamiliar landscape, it can feel daunting and overwhelming at first. But as with any journey, the first step to mastering your emotions is to develop a deep understanding and appreciation for the terrain. One of the most common misconceptions about emotions is that they are either good or bad. We often label feelings like joy and contentment as positive, while branding anger, sadness, and fear as negative. But the truth is, all emotions serve a purpose and have something valuable to teach us. Think of your emotions as messengers, each carrying a unique insight or lesson. Anger, for instance, can alert us to a violation of our boundaries or values, spurring us to take assertive action. Sadness can signal a need for self-care and comfort, inviting us to slow down and nurture ourselves. Even fear, as uncomfortable as it may be, can sharpen our instincts and keep us safe from harm. The key to befriending your emotional landscape is to approach it with an attitude of curiosity and non-judgment. Instead of trying to suppress or avoid uncomfortable feelings, practice acknowledging and accepting them as they arise. You might say to yourself, "I notice I'm feeling anxious right now." That's okay, it's just a feeling and it will pass. One powerful tool for cultivating emotional awareness is the practice of mindfulness. By bringing your attention to the present moment, without getting caught up in the stories your mind tells you, you create space to observe your emotions with greater clarity and objectivity. Try this simple mindfulness exercise. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Notice any sensations, thoughts, or emotions that arise without trying to change or judge them. Simply observe them as if you were watching clouds drift across the sky. As you practice this regularly, you'll begin to develop a more intimate understanding of your emotional landscape, paving the way for greater mastery and transformation. If you've tried to practice this mindfulness exercise while I was speaking, give us a like and subscribe. There are more practical methods, and usually I love to share. Now, let me explain emotional alchemy. Now that we've explored the importance of befriending your emotions, let's dive into the heart of emotional alchemy, the art of transforming negative emotions into positive ones. Just like the ancient alchemists sought to transmute lead into gold, desires into reality, and harnessing the power of magic, which is energy, you too can do what they did and learn to harness the power of your emotions and channel them towards your highest good. One of the most effective tools for emotional transformation is the practice of reframing. Reframing involves shifting your perspective on a situation and finding the hidden opportunity or lesson within the challenge. It's like adjusting the lens through which you view your life, allowing you to see things in a new, more empowering light. Let's say you're dealing with a difficult coworker who constantly criticizes your work. Instead of getting defensive or feeling discouraged, you could reframe the situation as an opportunity to practice assertiveness, set healthy boundaries, or even develop greater resilience in the face of adversity. Another powerful technique for emotional alchemy is the practice of gratitude. When you're stuck in a negative emotional state, it can be challenging to see beyond your suffering. But by consciously choosing to focus on the things you're thankful for, you open yourself up to a wellspring of positive emotions like joy, contentment, and appreciation. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They can be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, or a heartfelt conversation with a friend. As you make gratitude a daily habit, you'll begin to notice a profound shift in your emotional state, as well as your overall outlook on life. But emotional alchemy isn't just about changing your thoughts. It's also about working with the wisdom of your body. Your emotions are deeply rooted in your physiology, manifesting as sensations, tensions, and impulses. By learning to listen to and work with these bodily cues, you can release stuck emotions and cultivate a greater sense of flow and vitality. One simple yet profound practice for embodied emotional transformation is conscious breathing. When you're in the grip of a strong emotion, your breathing tends to become shallow and rapid, further fueling your distress. By consciously slowing and deepening your breath, you send a signal to your nervous system that you are safe and in control, activating the relaxation response. Try this. The next time you feel overwhelmed by an emotion, take a moment to pause and place one hand on your belly. Inhale deeply through your nose, feeling your belly expand like a balloon. Exhale slowly through your mouth, letting your belly fall naturally. Repeat this cycle for several minutes, focusing your attention on the sensation of the breath moving in and out of your body. As you practice this regularly, you'll begin to develop a greater capacity to ride the waves of your emotions rather than getting swallowed by them. You'll cultivate a sense of inner spaciousness and resilience, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. Comment below how you plan to transmute your negative emotions into positive ones. Just like I told you, the path of emotional mastery is one of awareness, acceptance, and transformation. But it's also a journey of resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and thrive in the face of life's inevitable challenges. One of the cornerstones of emotional resilience is self-compassion. When you're going through a tough time, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and blame. But beating yourself up only adds to your suffering, eroding your confidence and self-worth. Instead, try treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a dear friend. Speak to yourself with words of encouragement, forgiveness, and support. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and that your worth is not contingent on your achievements or external validation. Another key aspect of emotional resilience is learning to set healthy boundaries. When you're able to communicate your needs and limits clearly and assertively, you create a sense of safety and respect in your relationships. You learn to say no to what doesn't serve you and yes to what nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you've been conditioned to prioritize others' needs over your own. But with practice, you can learn to identify your limits and communicate them with kindness and firmness. Try this. The next time someone makes a request that feels overwhelming or uncomfortable, take a moment to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, is this something I truly want to do? Does it align with my values and priorities? If the answer is no, practice saying something like, I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm not able to take that on right now. Remember, setting boundaries is not about being selfish or uncaring. It's about honoring your own needs and well-being so that you can show up more fully and authentically in your life and relationships. Ultimately, cultivating emotional resilience is about developing a deep trust in yourself and your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. It's about recognizing that while you can't control every circumstance, you always have a choice in how you respond. By practicing self-compassion, setting healthy boundaries, and trusting in your inner strength, you'll develop a greater capacity to weather life's storms with grace and resilience. You'll become a beacon of emotional mastery, inspiring others to awaken to their inner potential and join you on the path of personal and collective transformation. I invite you to take a moment to reflect on how far you've come in totality. Through the practice of cultivating awareness, acceptance, and transformation, you've begun to unlock the power of emotional alchemy, transmuting the lead of your negative emotions into the gold of inner peace and vitality. But the journey doesn't end here. In fact, it's just beginning. Emotional mastery is a lifelong practice, one that requires ongoing commitment, curiosity, and compassion. It's a path of self-discovery and self-actualization, of aligning your unique gifts and passions with the needs of the world. As you continue on this path, remember the words of the great sage Tehuti. Look in thy life for disorder, balance and order thy life. Quell all the chaos of emotions, and thou shalt have order in life. Trust in the inherent wisdom of your emotions and your capacity for transformation. Embrace the full spectrum of human experience, knowing that within every challenge lies the opportunity for growth and awakening. So keep shining your light, keep spreading your love, and keep embodying the emotional mastery that is your birthright. Together, we can create a world of greater peace, prosperity, and possibility for all. And may you always remember the literal magic, which is your energy and power. Remember that it lies deep within you.